Alright everybody, how y'all doing today? Today is the rebuild of my entertainment rig for the living room. Yes, I am happy to be putting it back together, and I'm going to over the parts that I'm going to be using to put it back together. Now in the earlier video, I had discussed about the DS CPU cooler and the the CNP 8900 quiet cooler. I decided to go with the CNP 8900 quiet cooler because it's a better cooler. Just like I said, I discussed that had rattling noise, so I won't go ahead on and go with something more quieter, and I can just sit back and just enjoy a nice quiet fill of my system. Okay, the motherboard of choice is the Asus P5G41TM LX version 2 socket LGA 775. The CPU is the Q9550, 4 cores, 4 threads, 2.8 gigahertz at 13.3 fret side bus megahertz. It's a great CPU, 4 cores, 4 threads. You can't go wrong with that for a nice basic system, PC system. Just like I said, I do a lot of basic PC systems. I got my basic gaming rig. I got my editing rig, which I went with a little more high-end CPU, which is the Ryzen 5 3600. And then my bedroom entertainment rig number 2, I'm on the A12 9800, 4 cores, 4 threads, which I got all cores unlocked. So I'm using 4 cores and the full 4 threads of that CPU. It's a beast. I cannot go wrong with that. Now, moving right along. The GPU is the GTX 1060 3GB GPU. This is the HP Hewlett Packard version of it. This is a great GPU, 3GB. It has 1, 2, 3 display ports. You have your DVI and you have your HDMI 2.0. So you can't go wrong with that there. The storage I will be using is the Inland Professional 120GB SSD. This is just basically for my operating system. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my storage up there. Now what I need to do is I need to decide if I'm going back with Windows 7 or I'm gonna go with Windows 8.1 Professional. So this will be just basically for the operating system only. On this Western Digital 500GB SATA mechanical. This is a 5400 RPM. It has 32 megabyte of cache. Good storage. Because why I love it, because it got all my movies up on here, from Watchmen, X-Men, all my Marvels, whatever movies up on here, it's up on here, and I love it. And I can't wait to get back into watching my movies because everything's on this hard drive right here. Good storage. If you're looking for a nice, good mechanical storage, 5400 or 7200 RPM, it don't matter. It's not an issue. Now the RAM is the ATEC 8GB dual kit. This is a 4GB per stick module, so you get 2 4GB sticks. The speed is at 1333 megahertz. It's on DDR3, and I'm so excited to have it. I have used this memory before in my daughter's upgrade of the Dell T35 desktop tower. Great memory, great sticks, great company. And if you're looking for more of a budget company here, I recommend this here. Or you can go ahead and buy your high-end, such as your Corsair, your G-Skill, your Patriots, your Crucial, whatever you like. That's on up to you. Now, just like I said, the CPU cooler I will be using is the Xiaomi CNP 8900 Quiet. Great cooler to use. I'm not gonna have no issues with it, and it's heavy, so that's a good thing about it. The one thing I'm switching back to this here is the DS RGB CPU cooler. when it cranks up its speaker, it goes up to 1900 RPM. When it cranks up, it rattles. And I explained that into the unboxing video with your CPU cooler. I'm going to use the rattling was annoying, and this is nice and quiet. This is one reason why I'm going back with it. Xiaomi makes some great products, so you cannot go wrong with it. It just all depends on having a good mind of understanding their parts. Okay, the case fans. Now these are the Xiaomi ZM K110. Now these case fans came with the Xiaomi T7 case. I'll be using these fans at the bottom for exhaust, so I can go ahead and exhaust all the hotness out of the case, keep my case nice and cool. I have used them. I have no issues with them, and I love them. Okay, the other case fans are my RGB case fans about up here. These are the up here C8123 5-pack. This is your cooler. Now what I did was I added a magnetic back to it. I took that little sticky tape off, that adhesive tape off of it, so I could go ahead on the magnetic. So if I need to move it, I got no issues in moving it and placing it where it needs to be placed. This is great. This is good, and I would recommend anybody using it. This RGB kit, if your motherboard do not come with RGB headers on your motherboard. As you notice, I'm on an old school motherboard, the LGA 775. It has no RGB headers, so I will be go ahead on in doing my thing with it. It has a SATA connector power, so it's not no issue. You get the 5-pack, they're great, they're good to use, you cannot go wrong with it. Now, I will be using the FevSmart 3.0 USB I/O card. This is great. If you need it, the motherboard don't come with no 3.0 header, so I'm gonna use this here for that. It's good, it's great. I'm using it in my gaming rig. The speed is phenomenal as in boot up, so I ain't got no issues to worry about this here. So this is gonna go ahead and give me 3.0 USB access if I need to connect anything using 3.0. Now here's my fan connect, because it only has one fan connector, and I got to connect these case fans, the Xiaomi ZM K110. So this helps out big time. And to keep all that dust from getting in my computer, I will be using the 3-bulb mesh case fan dust filters to go ahead on and keep it from all that nasty dust from getting inside. Now y'all keep in mind, if y'all don't keep y'all PCs clean, to any user, whether you're a basic gamer or an extreme creator, y'all just nasty, because 99.9% of dust is human DNA. So if you don't keep your system clean every 2 years or every 6 months out the year, you don't care about your components. I love my component. This is one reason why they last forever, and I have no issues with replacing any of my parts because I take good care of them. Now, the power supply is the Apeva Venus 450 watt power supply. This is a non-efficient power supply. Now I did a video on this, said that efficient power supplies came out in 2004. So from 2003 all the way down to 1999, 1998, when you were buying pre-built, this was in our computers. They're still being used in today's world. You just got to know how to use them, how much power you kick it in with them, and what type of components you need for your build. Now, just like I said, this is a basic build. I went more with a non-efficient because I don't need an efficient power supply, 80 bronze, 80 gold, or 80 plus white, just to go ahead and do the job, just to keep all the parts cool. Now, the case I'm going with is the Xiaomi T7 CPU case. Now, this case here, you can add 7 case fans. All depends of the height of your cooler. Because I'm gonna see once I'm done installing it, can I add the other up here case fan in it? If not, then I'm gonna go ahead on and put the other two fans down to the bottom. It keeps my system cool. You know, my system don't go over 52 degrees Celsius. It's always up and down from 42 to 52. All depends on what I'm using it for. But other than that, everything is well spot on. I am excited to get on with this build, and I'm ready to get going. So let's do this. is the moment of truth. Here we go. The moment of truth. And she posted. Now what I'm going to be doing is, you know, she's looking nice, she's looking clean. Let me go ahead and show y'all the build. So she looking nice, she looking clean. There she go. What I'm going to be doing here is setting up everything through. I'm going to be setting up everything through the BIOS. I'm going to get that straightened out. I'm going to go ahead on and update the BIOS. I'm going to do everything, make sure everything's updated. But she posted. She's ready to go. Now what I did wrong is I had to find some other memory to put in. It's 4 gigabytes of RAM for now. But I'm going to go ahead on and buy the right memory. I had brought the wrong memory. When I had brought it, it's supposed to say non-ECC. This is what this board support is, non-ECC memory. But what I'm going to be doing is updating the memory to 8 gigabytes. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and use the 4 for time being. I'm going to get on and see if I can find an 8 gigabyte, what I need to use for this system. So all I have to do is do the cable management, install the operating system, and that's all she wrote. I want to thank y'all for watching me put this baby back together. She looking nice, she looking good and clean, you know, and she is very quiet. So that's a plus. And I got no issues with it, so I want to thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.